Hi guys, welcome to Simproved, Fry speaking here, and welcome back to another Sims 4 speed build. And this time we are going to build a bowling alley with an arcade, like all together. And of course I'm building this because a new stuff pack came out this Wednesday and it's called the Bowling Night Sutff pack. And of course I wanted to review it a little bit more for you guys, and of course I did a build for it because I'm a builder in The Sims 4, and yeah, I simply had to look at all the objects and see how bowling is for your Sims. And maybe like this I can also try to explain to you if this is a nice pack to get or if it is not. So let's get into it. So I got the stuff pack on Wednesday. I didn't get a review pack or something. I know that you guys sometimes think that I'm some kind of a, I don't know, super famous simmer and they send me like review packs or something. No, of course they don't. I'm just doing my YouTube channel here as a hobby. This is not my full work. I have another real life work aside of that, and this is just a hobby. But I was excited, of course, to see what they came up with. And my first impression that I got when the trailer came out, I was like, okay, bowling. I'm not that much of a bowling fan. Of course I went bowling in my life, but it's not like something that I'm super passionate about. But I wasn't sure at this point if other people are so super passionate about bowling. So I asked a little bit of like my family and my friends, and like, yeah, they're doing a bowling stuff pack. I don't know, like, is this something that people get super excited about and I just missed this trend or something? And they were like, yeah, of course, we all went bowling once in our lifetime or even like a couple of times. But yeah, okay, so basically we were all like thinking it's a little bit weird for us, but maybe if you are super into bowling, then hey, this is the stuff pack for you, of course. So I personally, if I wouldn't have this YouTube channel and I would just, build like in the past Sims 3, Sims 2, Sims 1 days, I would always build my houses in The Sims and, be happy and relax a little while building. This is basically how I started this whole thing. And I got me some of the packs back then, those who interested me, and I most certainly didn't get all of them because, I wasn't so much into all the stuff packs that came out for the past games. And now that I have the YouTube channel, of course, I'm a little bit more, into the packs, and I get me all the packs also to have all the objects for my YouTube channel, also to show you guys what kind of builds are possible here, to step up my building game, I guess. And I think I wouldn't have got me this pack if I wouldn't have the YouTube channel. This is just everything I want to say about this. So I got me the pack, nevertheless. Well, I wanted to get it, but then my boyfriend gifted it to me. I didn't even know that he knew that there's a pack coming out. I guess I have been rambling about it all the time, and then he was like, okay, I'm just going to gift it to her. So that was kind of a surprise. But yeah, as I got the pack, I immediately, of course, went into build mode here and looked at all the objects. And basically, the most of the objects in build and buy mode are in this retro style, I would say, like 50s, 60s, maybe even 70s. And they are kind of colorful sometimes, like in that time period it was, like lots and lots of these color swatches that you get are pretty colorful. And I thought, yeah, okay, this is cool. We didn't have any retro kind of furniture right now, so this is kind of really cute, I guess. So if you are building like mid-century houses, if you are a builder or very into interior design for your Sims, or want to tell like a story that is set in these kind of time frame, I would say this is the pack to go, of course. So because there are like lots and lots of nice objects and color swatches, I have to say that for me it came across that there are not so many objects in this stuff pack. I mean, usually stuff packs have like a fair amount of objects suiting for the whole, stuff they want to sell, the whole idea behind it. And this time, for me, it came across that there's not so much in it in this stuff pack. I don't know why. I don't actually have counted how much there is in there. I will link, of course, some of the review blogs and interviews in the video description for you if you're interested, because they are very detailed reviews and they exactly show you what kind of objects you get, how the color swatches are and all that kind of stuff. I really don't have the time or just the interest to do this. I'm sorry. But yeah, just like for a short rundown, I would say it's a retro thing. You get a bar, which is really nice. You get some chairs and tables and like sofa and like seating stuff, and a couple of course, decorational objects that have to do with bowling, of course. So you get like a bowling rack for bowling balls, and of course a bowling lane. The bowling lane is just one object, and it has lots and lots of color swatches, but nevertheless it's just one object. I really thought that they gave us at least like 2 objects that maybe look a little bit different and then with different color swatches altogether. No, it's just one. That was kind of weird, I guess, because it's all about bowling, and yeah, the most thing that is used for this bowling is the bowling lane, and then I didn't really came across like why did they only choose one object. It's a little bit weird. So the bowling alley is not a community lot, or like you can set a community lot to a bowling alley or bowling center or something like that. You can include these bowling lane objects then in your lounges and nightclubs. This is why this build here is actually a lounge, and it comes of course with several bowling lanes. Because bowling lanes always look so weird from the outside. Like in real life, bowling lanes are mostly in these big industrial halls or integrated into shopping malls or like a side of a shopping mall or something. And from the exterior here, usually in real life, these bowling alleys don't look really cool, I think. They don't look very special. Architecturally, they're not very interesting. So I thought, why the hell? This is like horrible for me to build, because I always like to have like beautiful builds from the outside and from the inside as well. And okay, maybe I can include an arcade there, because usually while you're waiting for your, bowling lane to be free from the other group that is like playing before you can play arcade games or pool or foosball or something like this, and I thought this is perfect, so I can include that here too. And this is why I came up with this Las Vegas neon lights rainbow theme here, to make it look more of an arcade, maybe casino thing from the outside. And I think it looks really cool. I chose black here because black is like a better contrast to these neon lights at the night. And you will see that really nicely on the screenshots at the end, of course. And yeah, I also wanted to go with that kind of style on the interior as well. So there are like these very dark wallpapers that came with this pack. It's a chevron, zigzag, whatever it's called, wooden paneling wallpaper. I think it looks really cool. Also gives this retro vibe, like I already said. And yeah, so if you're really into this retro thing, I guess you can make like a nice mid-century family home with these kinds of objects, except of course a bowling alley of some sort. And yeah, I think that's nice. For me personally, that's not like the style of furniture interior design that I super like, but I know lots and lots of people who like it. So if you're into that, get the stuff pack. It's, I guess, $10, and it's also 10 euros around here in Germany. So I think it would be cool if you're really into bowling. The animations are lovely when they are bowling. I will also include some, of course, at the screenshots. And yeah, I think it could be interesting, because the game usually gets boring over time if you have played like yourself and your family till your self-sim dies. Community lots are always nice for storytelling, because you get like a nice vacation trip, or you get a nice day at the park, or now you can get a nice day with your family and your friends in these bowling alleys. What I also really like, if you have the City Living expansion pack, you can create a bowling club, which is really cool that they include these clubs or these activities from other packs into the City Living pack as well, which is why the City Living expansion pack is still my most favorite expansion pack to choose from, in my opinion. The best object in this pack, for me personally, are the neon signs, or like the neon ornaments that you get for as a wall decor, which is really pretty. And I think that's, for me personally, the best object in the whole pack, because you can also use it maybe for a spaceship alien thing, or if you just chose it in like non-colors and just white, it could be really cool for also a 20s Art Deco thing, I guess. I still have to experiment with that kind of object, but I guess this is like the most versatile one. So this is the best object here in this pack for me personally, because the whole bowling aspect is not something that I am super excited about in my life. So I think if you're into bowling and you always wanted to have something more to do with your family sims, if you're more into gameplay, this is the pack for you. If you're more of a builder, or if you like to create some sims that are mostly into fashion and dressing them up, I would have to say that this pack isn't so cool, I guess, because yeah, we don't have so many objects here. And we most definitely don't have so many really cool outfits, I think, in my opinion. I really like that the outfits came with this really cool looking rockabilly, also again retro style. There's a nice pair of hot pants that I really like. But yeah, you will also see that in the screenshots because I dressed up some of my Disney like fairy tale sims, and yeah, they all went bowling here, so you can have a look at it. The bowling is a skill that has 5 tiers, so if you have maxed out the skill, you have 5 points on bowling, and then they do mostly trick shots, are really good. If they're not so good in the beginning, of course they will do very goofy, derpy animations because they can't throw a ball and all that stuff. It looks really cute, it's really nicely animated, so this is something that I also have to give a plus here. And also if you play in the bowling alley, then sometimes NPCs will come in, will be dressed like a club, so they have the same outfits and like the same bowling shirts and all that stuff, which is something that I also really like, that this is automatically generated. And yeah, this is something that I really like about this pack also. Makes more sense, I guess, if you play. It's like more immersive in that way. So for gameplay, I think it's really nice, since I'm not that much of a game player, more of a builder. I wouldn't have bought maybe the pack for myself if I wouldn't have the YouTube channel, but if you really like community lots, doing more with your sims, exploring, doing stuff together, this is a really nice pack, I guess. It's well rounded, but it's definitely not one of the best stuff pack that came out so far for The Sims 4. I have to say that. It's not the best one. It's just a very special interest that you have to have for this kind of pack, I guess. But yeah, I hope that you like this build, guys. You can of course download it if you have the pack. It's called Bowling Arcade. Lots of neon lights and black contrast. Inside it has this retro spaceship neon lights vibe. I have no idea what I went with, but it works really well. I've tested it, of course. And yeah, I hope that you like it. Maybe write me in the comments if you are into bowling. I would really like to read that. And yeah, I hope that you like it, guys. Thank you also so much for the rooms, for the Bora Bora hut. I am halfway through reviewing all of them so far, and yeah, it will take me a little bit more, I guess. I hope I can bring the announcement out tomorrow. If not, it will be... oh, it's the 1st of April then. Oh no, that's not very good, right? But yeah, I really hope that you have an awesome day. I hope that you enjoyed this video, enjoyed the screenshots, and I will see you soon. Bye bye!